In tonight's breaking story, Arizona's Attorney General just stunned Mike Johnson with a legal bomb. That's right, it finally seems as though Mike Johnson's perpetual sad face is for a reason. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, Donald Trump and Mike Johnson are absolute liars. They made promise after promise, and they're not keeping any of them.
Donald Trump lied when he said that he was going to bring down the cost of groceries. He lied when he said he was going to make life better for all of us, and none of our lives have been better. The only lives that have improved have been the billionaires. The cost of groceries has gone up by about 3% this year. We've seen these tariffs that have caused the cost of goods to go up. And again, these patriots who have awakened, and I have, for example, neighbors who said their entire division was wiped out as of Friday in the Internal Revenue Service. Those who, as Russell Vogt planned, who have felt traumatized as we approach the holiday season. The men and women, thousands of them in the state of Maryland, whose lives have been upended for no reason at all. And not only their lives, but our lives have been upended as well. That we now understand that when you call to get your Social Security check, we don't know whether anyone will be there to answer the phone. The critical services that the American people have come to rely on, predicting hurricanes, ensuring that cancer research goes forward, all of this halted for no reason at all. But what I want to say to all of our federal employees, the ones who, again, are not just people on a piece of paper, these are not numbers, these are humans. These are people with lives and families and children.
And even more so, throughout this entire government shutdown issue, the Affordable Care Act has absolutely won.
But who is the group of people that are actually using it?
Yeah, this to me was one of the biggest surprises. When you actually dig into the data, you can understand why Marjorie Taylor Greene is doing what she's doing and why this debate is actually dividing Republicans. Because take a look here. Who are the ACA marketplace enrollees? Look at this. The plurality are actually Republicans. Republicans are more likely to use the marketplace than Democrats are at 45%, Democrats at 35%, then you get independents at 20%. But the key nugget here is Republicans are more likely, in fact, to be the enrollees in the marketplace than Democrats are. And the majority of the enrollees, 57%, are in Republican-held congressional districts like Marjorie Taylor Greene's. So what we're seeing here is it's not actually Democrats who are the only ones who are taking advantage of Obamacare or the Affordable Care Act. There are a lot of Republicans, and the clear plurality of those who are the marketplace enrollees are actually Republicans, and the majority of them are actually in Republican-held districts. And that is why, Sarah, you're seeing this debate really divide Republicans and really unite Democrats.
Yeah, it goes with the saying, all politics are local, and that really gives you that sense.
But now things just got worse for Mike Johnson. That's right, Arizona's Attorney General just stunned Mike Johnson with a legal bomb. Take a look at tonight's top story. House Speaker Mike Johnson's night just went from bad to worse, and this time, it's not coming from Democrats in D.C., but from Arizona's top law enforcement officer. Arizona Attorney General Chris Mays has issued a stern legal threat against Johnson for refusing to swear in Democrat Adelita Grijalva, who won a special election to replace her late father, longtime Representative Raul Grijalva. Despite her certified victory weeks ago, Johnson has delayed seating her, a move that Mays says is both unconstitutional and politically motivated. In a fiery letter obtained by Politico, Mays warned that Arizona's right to full representation is not up for debate and that her office is prepared to take legal action if Johnson continues to obstruct the process. She accused the Republican Speaker of using Arizona's constitutional right to representation as a bargaining chip amid the ongoing government shutdown. Grijalva's swearing in has become a flashpoint in the shutdown negotiations. Democrats argue that Johnson is stalling her seat to avoid losing power, since Grijalva's addition would further narrow the already razor-thin Republican majority in the House. Some Democrats have gone further, suggesting that GOP leadership is intentionally dragging this out to block votes on sensitive legislation, including efforts to release files related to the Jeffrey Epstein investigation. Mays' warning marks one of the strongest legal rebukes yet of Johnson's handling of the shutdown and internal House chaos. The move also signals that the standoff is no longer just a political fight, it's now a potential constitutional battle between a state attorney general and the Speaker of the House. For Johnson, who's already under intense pressure from his own caucus and facing growing criticism over the government shutdown, this latest development could turn a political crisis into a full-blown legal one. Arizona's message tonight is clear: seat their elected representative or face the consequences. Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.